Limbo is a game about death, 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 and occasionally the avoidance of it. The playable character, a young boy, is in a state of limbo between life and death. As the boy walks across the environment, hazards of almost every imaginable type try to murder him. The player's goal is to outwit the environment in an attempt to make the boy survive. The game finds a way to murder the boy in almost every possible way, whether it is by a razor blade or by a skewering spider. These deaths are not for the faint-hearted, as many depictions are nasty and gruesome. The deaths are quite realistic and can make your stomach turn when watching. Since the game is a natural puzzler, the player must outwit the environment to avoid death. Puzzles are well thought out and there are never any cheap deaths. In order to reach the correct solution, there is often trial and error gameplay involved. The game can be frustrating sometimes, but never to the point of a thrown controller. The graphics and sound also do an amazing job at portraying the state the boy's in. The game is in grayscale, so there are no vibrant colors. There's also no music, just sound effects. The player will hear a bird calling, a branch breaking, and the boy's footsteps, but never any music. This sound direction, along with the deathly graphics, create a sense of eeriness that suits the game very well. The only problem I have with the game is the length. The game will take a maximum of 3 hours to beat. There are no extra modes, so there is nothing to do when the game is finished. There are no real collectibles in the game or any other incentives to bring a player back to the experience. Since this is a puzzler, a replay will be the same as the original playthrough, with no new solutions. The only lasting appeal is the ending, which leaves loads of questions for the player to ponder. These questions can stick in a player's mind for days on end without finding an answer. Overall, Limbo is a great game. The gameplay, tone, and mood of the game are quite unique, and playing the game will leave much thinking for the days and even weeks after the playthrough. If the game was longer, then it would be even easier to recommend, but it's still worth its $15 price tag. After all, it's about quality, not quantity. Limbo is a gem that should be played by everyone with an open enough mind and a strong enough gut. This game gets an 8.5 out of 10.